are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this.
Hey, looking at the number, he's got to do a much better job.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Reynolds. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brian Reynolds.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's well foul. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
3-1 to him now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Striding into the box, Ben Gamel. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Bare-handed for one. On to first to complete the double play. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Standing in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Trying to get him started again following the double play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Bucks go down quietly. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jose Quintana is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Quintana's ready. Here it comes.
No.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch on its way. Patrick Wisdom is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Happ is off at first with 2 away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
To the plate now, number 33, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The set and the 2-0. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gamble has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. Still no score. Stepping up now, O'Neill Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
O'Neill Cruz.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
No strike.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And it's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Gomes has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
No.
The 1-0. Chavis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. At the plate now, Greg Allen.
Outside.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped up. Corner moving to his left. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. The next Cub up, Frank Schwindel. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Frank Schwindel.
First offering on its way. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, number 51.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sergio Alcantara. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting 8th.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And she'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he fouls this one off. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
The pitcher.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Marcus Stroman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the stretch. Squeezes on here, and he gets it down. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Horner. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. From the stretch. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
No.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Runner at first here, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, Roberto Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Down.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Ah!
This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. At the plate, Jose Quintana. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Reynolds. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's too low.
Runners on first with one down. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
That's a strike.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
So striding in, Ben Gamble, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Into the box, Ian Happ. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, no.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there, two gone.
Now batting, number 16.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Quintana's got his target. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, number 33, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Now batting, Ke'Bryan Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch.
Too low.
Popped him up. Gomes shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Oneil Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
Right.
And the pitch.
Wingo.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter, number
into the box now, Sergio Alcantara. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Yan Gomes waits on deck. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here it comes, the 3-0. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The catcher, number 13, Yan Gomes.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. From the belt, the pitch pulls this one in the air out to left. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Shot to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He finds barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Standing in now, Nico Horner. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Greg Allen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Greg Allen.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Roberto Perez.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose Quintana.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He's set. Here it comes. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. In his career, Reynolds begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 16.
Cubs 4-hole hitter Patrick Wisdom. Last time through was a base hit. Quintana's got his target. First pitch on the way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball in off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 33 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Two out with the man at first. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Left for the Cubs. They're up 2-0, and that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you go...
Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Into the box, Brian Hayes, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neill.
Now at the plate, O'Neill Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
2 well executed pitches at the knees right there. But I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. In now, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And good for him. Yoshi Tsutsugo has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Michael Chavis.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now, so he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. Popped him up. Gomes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Greg Allen. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 3 runs already home here. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Pirates plate 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Digging in once again, Frank Schwindel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13.
Now in the box, Yan Gomes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Quintana's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Roberto
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Changeup called strike three as he rolls his eyes at the call. One away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Marquez is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. Line toward right center. Number 33 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. Dwayne Underwood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dwayne Underwood.
Rafael Ortega will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Rafael Ortega.
In there, strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First delivery to him on the way. Nico Horner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Outside 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Allen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail 3-2. Wade Miley is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Rafael Ortega will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Ben Gamel.
The left fielder Ben Gamel.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Happ has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
So digging in now, Brian Hayes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. One and one. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
Into the box now, O'Neill Cruz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Yoshi Tsutsugo will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. No balls and 1 strike. Cody Hire is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 12, Cody Hire.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 2. Blake Cederlin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Ian Happ, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Cederlin, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Standing in, Patrick Wisdom. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Popped him up. Perez waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 33. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jason Hayward will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Michael Chavis. Wilson Contreras is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Greg Allen.
Stepping into the box, Greg Allen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Ready once again, Roberto Perez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
No strike.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. 1-2.
20-12, 1-2 to count.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Bednar is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the seventh.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop Sergio
Now
Alcantara.
playing right field and batting ninth. Number
First
3.
delivery to him on the way.
Tucker.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Greg Dykman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 6. Greg Dykman.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's going to 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Pittsburgh Pirates rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.